Cray boss, former Cray boss, enforcer, Mr. Tony Lambrianou.
First of all, please not guilty of the charge. But first of all, I'd like to say thank you very much for inviting us up here, Glenn and J Pyle Promotions and that. It's been absolutely delightful to see you all here tonight. Now, we all come from the same creek, a lot of us. All right, John. It's my turn now, you know. But anyway, what I'd like to say is thank you very much to Glenn. I'd like to say thank you very much to J Pyle, Roy Shaw, J Pyle, Freddie Foreman coming on nuts, and Mitch and John Magee. Now, you know, my life took funny turns in life. I went down with the Cray Twins in 1969. I got life imprisonment. And these things happen in life. But there you are, I'm here today to talk about it. Not proud of what I did, but these, you know, Jack the Hat wasn't a bad man. You know, he wasn't a grass, he wasn't nothing like that. And as the twins said at that time, he was a fucking nuisance. And we wrote books about our lives. The thing is, these things happen in life, but you can't regret what you've done, what Roy Shaw said earlier on. Once you go down that road, there's no going back. I'm not ashamed of what I did, I'm not proud of it, but I stand here today with the boys, I'm very proud of that. But thank you very much for inviting us here. I knew you would like to ask me a question. I'd be glad to answer.
What did Ronnie and Reggie think at Great Train Robbery?
I think they admire and respect them for what they did. I mean, we know all the train boys, you know, and you know, it's funny you say that because all of our trials and that, the Richardsons and the Crays and the train mob and all the rest of it, you know, none of it tragedy came out of it. You know, we've all wrote books about our lives, and I've got to say something. Me and Fred have got 2 out at the moment. Go and buy them. Roy Shaw's got a brilliant book out, and Joe's doing one. You know, we're not showbiz, we're not stars or anything like that, we're the people we are, and I think you understand it. You all come from our backgrounds. We're working class people, we're poor people, and I had no other option but to go the life I did. And the thing is, you know, you accept it, I'm going to complain about it, and you get on with it. I didn't want to do a book, but when Reggie admitted his part in what happened, I decided to do a book. You know, I always had the highest respect for Ronnie Cray. You know, he was a proper house going to see him in Broadmoor and that. And Reggie and Charlie, you know, but they're a dying breed, these boys now, and we're looking for you, like, to keep wave the old flag. But I want to thank you all for inviting us up here, mate. You know, good people.
Questions? What about Tom? Oh, Tony. I just wondered, Tony, I've read your books and I think we just gobsmacked with what we've read. But I just wondered, after reading your book, do you ever regret that you weren't able to follow your old fellow into restaurants?
Well, you can't regret what you've done. You can't regret what you've done. I chose that road, and that's the road I stayed by, and I stand by that today. You know, I'm very proud to stand here with Fred, Joe and Roy to be with the boys today. I can stand here with them. No one, I've never harmed anybody. Never pointing the finger at no one. That's important, remember that. You know, you do unto others what they would do to you, and you fucking do it better. And that's the point.
Any more questions? It's in England, this one, is it?
There we go, got 2 up here. I haven't read your book, but was Cornwall as bad as he's been portrayed through Ronnie's book? As being a bully? Cornwall. Cornell, sorry.
Cornell.
No, I mean, look,
Cornell.
You know, I sat, actually me and Fred sit through that murder trial. They joined the 2 trials together, it was nothing to do with us. But on what I heard, I mean, George Cornell was a sound man, you know. Again, it was amongst our own. He said something happened. And you know, it was a South and East London thing, you know. And as Fred rightly pointed out earlier on, you know, they talk about the East End, but some of the oldest boys in England come out of South London. You know, so let's not forget that. Like, I know a lot of Yorkshire.
Don't believe that East End nothing, you know, that's where I come from.
Well, me and Roy and that are East Enders, and Joe and Fred are South. So, you know, but we see Charlie and that and Eddie quite a bit, you know, and Joe does some great promotions down in London. You know, you've got to come down and do the boxing shows and that. But, you know, I must say this, you know, things are peaceful now, apart from one particular person who's mentioned earlier on. I don't feel I should talk about. You know, he insulted a friend of mine, and I wasn't having it. But other than that, all the boys get on together, you know, and we're all together now, and we're all sitting here down.
When you see sentences that the Crays got, like 30 years apiece, compared to some of the murderers these days,
yeah, you're right.
How outrageous is that?
Well, I'll tell you what they did there. You see, you've got to understand it. You know, they let the three Craig brothers die in prison, which was a crime in its own. And the public opinion wanted them out, you know. But the authorities saw it fit, they didn't want anyone to follow down that road. So consequently, you know, I had to do every day. I got a life in a 15 minimum with him. I've done 16 and a half years. Fred, none of us got nothing. What was it so bad that we did? It was different than nonsense, rapists and all the rest of it. I wouldn't do them things, and neither did.
Tony, we've got another one here, please.
Yeah, we've already been clean. How much respect do we really have?
They had a lot of respect. Remember the crazy what they were. They weren't educated men. None of us are educated men, but they were good at what they did, and they could have a fucking fight. It's as simple as that. Like Roy Shaw came, like Jones Brett. We've had to fight our way. Like just like you. I mean, let's not forget Yorkshire here. I've been in Nick, I've been in Hull, I've been in Harmony. You know, we're all the same. Now, once you're in their places, nothing comes into it.
I went to Dagenham County, I went to Dagenham County, I used to talk school in Canberra, I was an educated.
Yeah, right.
Tony, we've got another question out here, please.
It said in one of the books that Ronnie shot George Cornwall because he killed Freddie Mills. Is that true?
No. No, that's not right.
Well, that's in one of the books.
No, that's not true. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. You know, they tried to nick us for that. They tried to nick us over Freddie Mills. You know, and that was a lover's tiff. And
you did it, Danny,
yeah, and let's not forget, let's talk about the fight game now. Freddie Mills was a good champion. Great fight. You know, so I mean, you know what? How he lived his life, how a person, colour don't come into it. Once you go down our road, there's no colour prejudice. You're in with us in the fucking D-Games. Keep your mouth shut. Do what you got to do. Don't point the finger at no one, and you can hold your head up, and that means a lot to a lot of people.
Why did he send a rat film to his boss?
Why did he?
A rat.
I've done a programme with Mickey Duff. I don't forget Mickey Duff in 1969 when we were sitting in the dock at the Old Bailey, and he turned around and said we were going to kill him. And Fred had bear that in mind. I'd done a TV show, and he tried to rip into the twins and that. They weren't there to defend themselves. You don't attack a man who can't fucking defend himself. You know, you stand up and say it to his face, not behind his back. You know, you can always talk bad about a person, but let's remember, you talk good about a person, you know, and that's the way it goes down. Never you hate a man, never put him down. Always talk good about a person. It means a lot. Now, we live by rules and regulations. We were talking about this recently. You set the rules and you've got to live by them. If we make a mistake, we get condemned, and rightly so. So we don't make mistakes. You know, so it's important to remember.
Well, Mickey Duff was my manager, and he didn't do me wrong. He was 100% wrong. He done everything to me properly. So I can't say nothing bad against him.
That's right. You're right, boy. I agree with you. What I think and what other people think are two different things. We've all got opinions and we're all entitled.
He did go against the twins, given the buzzer, and I pulled him at the overall one.
Well, I know you did, boy, yeah.
And, I'm not some deep with those my pounds.
Well, I respect you for that, yeah.
Any more questions? There we go. One more question.
Last question.
What I'd like to know is if you're like me who likes a night out in London every so often, can you safely go to the pub or restaurant you want to go to without any bother?
No,
Yes.
come up here, let's get it right. You come up here and it's on, you're nice people, who's going to bother you? No one's going to bother you.
It's always nice to be nice.
You know,
Here's a ring.
I've been recently, me and Joe and Roy went to Bradford and Leeds, and the welcome we got, I didn't forget that, and I thank you all tonight for welcoming us like you did, and I appreciate it, and I always like to come in and get us. Thanks a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Lambrianou. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope it came across, and it should do that these gentlemen and myself are very honourable, very loyal to ourselves and our cause and to our word. There's only one thing you can die with honour, is your word. That's all you can die with, your good word.